Now, in the second table of the law, we see our duty toward our fellow men. First, let me show you the bridge. The fifth commandment is a bridge between the first and the second tables of the law. Look at verse 12. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. The honoring of father and mother is the honoring of God-given authority. It's the honoring of God-given authority. And we honor God by honoring the authority under which God has placed us. This is how we honor God. This is made clear in the Old Covenant and in the New Covenant. But for us as Christians, we see this, for example, in Romans 13. We see this in 2 Peter 2. We also see this in the household commands of children obeying their parents in the Lord. Why do you do this? Hebrews 13:17. Why do you submit to the authority in the church? Why do you submit to the elders and the rulers in the church, according to Hebrews 13:17? Because in every institution, God has given those who represent His authority. In Romans 13, those who represent Him in governmental authority are ministers of God, and we submit to them because of our submission to God. The submission of a wife to her husband is a submission as unto the Lord. The submission of children to parents is submission as unto the Lord. So the fifth commandment, which covers all of our submission to the authority that God has placed over us, is ultimately a two-table commandment. It is our duty to our fellow man, but in this duty to our fellow man, we are actually showing our submission to God. There are some who argue that the fifth commandment belongs to the first table. I wouldn't split hairs with them over that. But I argue at least it's a bridge between the first and second table of the law. And then watch what happens in the second table of the law.